This episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Jack Threads. Coming up, we hone in on our top 100 movies in this installment of Versus.
It's time again for Versus. Two movies enter. One movie is chosen to be the better of the two.
I think you meant to say combative talking.
Combative talking style.
Hey, let's do it.
All the while making a list of our favorite movies of all time, and as well as a list of shame of movies that any of us haven't seen. This is all found using the website flickchart.com. If you go to flickchart.com/totallyradshow, you can see our list. Today's episode, we are going to whittle down our list. We're going to go to our top 100, focus in. Flickchart, you can do a lot of different focusing in on this genre, that genre.
Today's episode
number,
brought to you by the number 100.
Right, so we're going to go to our top 100 and whittle
slam
it
it
down
up against the grindstone
and see
polish those edges.
See what comes out. Now our top 100 is just, it's made through an algorithm. Some of these are like in the right place, I think we would all say, and some of them are just there because they beat out other things. So that's why we have to hone.
Yeah.
So
hone it up.
We're gonna hone right now.
Okay.
Mikey, please.
Here we go.
E.T. phone
First,
hone. E.T. hone home.
12 Monkeys
12 Monkeys.
versus Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
That's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Temple of Doom. But that is definitely a tough.
Easy one for me.
It's a tough choice. Because
Even though,
Doom
as
is the
I've
one
said
that
before, I haven't seen 12 Monkeys in a long time. I still, I mean, if we're talking about best movies of all time, I'm definitely putting it
Yeah,
above.
yeah. I mean, any of the
I'm a
original
Temple of
Indiana
Doom
Jones.
defender. I don't get people that don't like Temple of Doom. Don't get it.
I don't dislike it. I just
Yeah.
remember being
Some people don't like
disappointed
it.
with it when it came out in
Even that,
theater.
I don't get it.
Are you kidding
It's
me?
got so much greatness.
So many amazing. We just talked about one. Minecart, amazing. Bridge sequence is the best sequence of any Indiana Jones movie. Period.
What bridge?
Bridge?
The bridge when he cuts the bridge.
You know, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
parapet.
Yeah. Oh, you mean a cataclysm?
All
right, yes.
Anyway,
So
yeah.
anyway,
Bowling for Columbine versus Finding Nemo.
I've actually not seen Bowling for Columbine. I'm surprised that it's on our top 100.
That's odd.
Yeah.
I just might have thrown it on there just because it's like
I can't
statistically.
even select that you haven't seen it because it's on our list.
We'll figure that out later. So Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Flickchart decides that you've seen it.
I would say Finding Nemo. Would you say Finding Nemo? So
I would
Probably.
without saying.
Well, it's 2 out of 3 anyway.
There you go.
2001 versus Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Ooh.
This is top 100. Top 100.
100.
That's what they're all gonna be like.
You know what? I'm gonna go with 2001 because of the Indiana
it's
Jones.
tough. I don't
Of
want-
the Indiana Jones,
See.
I'm okay saying, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Last Crusade, 2001, Temple of Doom. That
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
funny.
a solid list.
I'm the opposite, where I go. I wish that I could say Indiana Jones trilogy. I would put above.
Can't say that.
Right.
You can't say that.
That's what I don't like.
say it.
is,
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark is above that. Is above 2001.
But I think I might.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is for sure above 2001. Last
2001.
Crusade is
If I'm
for sure
making
above
a
2001.
global
Exactly.
list, if I'm making a global list,
What
of
does
like,
global list mean?
Like if I'm not saying
mean like
Dan's
artsy?
Dan's
Like
favorite
with
movies, if I'm
Brazilian
saying
movies on it?
making this is the list of best movies. Objection. If I had to make an
Objective?
objective, like the Totally Rad Show says that these movies.
That's what we're doing.
That is what
I
we're
know,
doing.
but I sometimes have to. When you have to make a tough decision, you go personal.
Don't go personal.
It's the same thing.
It's not. It's not the same thing. It's not.
Remember we had this whole argument where his whole thing was
gotta-
the best movie in the
can't-
idea of movies, and mine is what do I prefer?
No,
Well,
if
you
you
can't
were
go meta.
telling, if you were telling a kid,
Don't talk to kids.
If you're telling a 12-year-old,
Don't talk to
you need to see
12-year-olds.
certain movies in this order to see what the greatest movies of all time are. That's different.
My opinion.
Yeah, my
of what the
opinion.
greatest
Your
movies are.
opinion.
Yes,
That's
totally.
different than Alex's list of favorite movies. Because you're not going to tell that kid to go
Yeah.
see. Like, what movie that you always, Bridget Jones' Diary, or, right? You love that
I'm
movie.
sorry, what movie do I always say?
Let's be
Bridget
honest.
Jones' Diary?
Let's be honest.
Notting Hill.
Notting Hill. Okay, I'll take Notting
Oh,
Hill.
they're not that different.
Yes, they
Alex
are.
is
Clearly you
always
haven't seen
telling
it.
12-year-old kids to go see Bridget
Bridget
Jones'
Jones'
Diary.
Diary.
We know that to be true.
I just talked to a lot of overweight
So
British
you see,
women.
that's the distinction. You
Children.
do see that. You see that distinction, though, right?
Sort of.
No, you do.
What's next?
Wait, but we didn't pick this.
Let's
2001. Come on.
I think I'm gonna pick Temple of Doom.
So what do I go
You
with?
think Temple of Doom is a more important movie
you
in
think it's more
cinema
important?
than 2001?
That's the difference.
No,
See,
I don't.
I'm just asking a question.
That's
You
the
convinced me.
difference.
2001.
That answer is 2001.
2001.
But if
doesn't
two
it
people,
answer?
if they're coming on television,
Come on, we're spending too much time on this
so
one.
I'm gonna go 2001 too, because that's it's a
100.
global best.
2001.
Scissorhands versus True Lies.
Oh boy.
Top 100 strikes.
Top 100's horrible.
I'll go with
I'm
Edward
gonna
Scissorhands.
Go with Edward Scissorhands as well.
Well, good. I'm free.
No, what do you gotta
make the
say
choice.
something? Just say True Lies.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. True Lies is amazing. Edward Scissorhands is weird and awesome, and Johnny Depp's in it.
I think it's a better movie than True
Yeah,
Lies.
it's just a richer movie. It's a better movie.
Edward Scissorhands.
True Lies is a pinnacle action comedy, but there's
True Lies is one of my favorite action comedies.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's not saying it's great.
Yeah.
What's next?
South Park, bigger, longer,
Oh, that's
uncut.
Which is another one that I haven't
Very.
seen.
You haven't seen that?
No.
I've
I
been
don't think
bought
it's
it
ever
for
come
you
up
for your
in here
birthday.
before.
I
I
think
bought
that's
you a
why
few
you bought it.
DVDs for your birthday.
Yeah,
and
I have a
still
lot
haven't
of
seen
time
it.
on my hands. Wait.
Weird. Pulp Fiction.
South Park versus Pulp Fiction.
Wow. I would definitely have to go Pulp Fiction, but
Yeah.
holy
Yeah,
crap,
sure, Pulp
that makes
Fiction.
me, I think South Park is one of the greatest comedies ever made.
The movie, yeah.
Well, even the television show, but yeah, the movie, for sure.
Predator versus 2001.
Whose idea was this to hone?
Dan's.
The first Predator with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Oh God. See, now I'm gonna go with the
2001.
other option,
2001.
which is
Funny, right?
Which is if I'm talking
It's
to a
2001.
kid, what am I gonna tell him to go do? I'm not gonna tell him to go sit through
Because
2001.
what if you're talking to a
Predators
40-year-old
is
man?
Predator better than Temple of Doom? I think not.
I think it is.
I think it's 2001, guys. This is an easier.
I think Predator
This is easier for me than Temple of Doom.
This is easier than we're making it out to be.
Yeah.
I think I would
guess
say
Temple.
Predator is better. I would say Predator over Temple of Doom.
Well, we're not having that discussion.
You just asked me that question.
I didn't want
That's
your
an
answer.
That's
It was a rhetorical question.
That's a versus within a versus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go 2001.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm off the hook again.
28 Days Later versus The Incredible Hulk.
What is that
28
doing?
days
20
20
days
days
later.
later.
Who put that there?
Yeah.
Who put
Yeah.
this here?
Ang Lee is like, ooh, I slipped it in.
No, the other one. That's
Ferris
the other one.
Bueller's Day Off versus Panic Room.
Ferris
Ferris
Bueller.
Bueller's
Ferris
Day
Bueller.
Off. Panic Room, very good.
Yeah.
Star Wars,
They're all
New Hope.
New Hope
Yeah.
versus Good Will Hunting.
Star Wars. Sorry, Goodwill Hunting.
I-
How you like
Sorry,
them apples?
almost every other movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Army of Darkness versus Team America World Police.
Army of Darkness.
Whoa.
Similar, but
But different.
yeah.
One is a puppet movie. The other is.
Well, then I
Team
can't
America.
ever say anything.
Has puppets.
You get it? It was a joke. You stepped all over it.
I Am Legend versus LA Confidential.
LA Confidential.
For sure, LA Confidential.
Yeah, LA Confidential.
I'm Legend.
Grease versus Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Dan's gonna sing his answer.
Doom!
Yeah, you guys are clearly both Temple of Doom, so well, it doesn't
He had a
matter.
I don't, dude, I think Grease is awesome.
I know, but you already sent Temple of Doom.
Yeah, but Temple of Doom is one of the Indiana Jones trilogy. It's gonna take a lot of singing to get over that.
Grease is pretty significant.
Grease is
but
pretty
yeah,
significant.
yeah.
Yes, you are right.
Powerful.
Powerful, palpable,
Summer loving
has a lot to do with rape.
had me a blind.
Yeah, we could say Temple of Doom. Give
We'll
us.
just do the hand jive. How do you do that?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off versus X2 X-Men United.
Ferris
Ferris
Bueller.
Bueller.
I have that
Easily.
TiVo though, X2.
It's nice.
Cloverfield versus Ghostbusters.
So take that consolation, X2.
Yeah.
At least
I
you're
got you on my
team.
team.
I'm gonna
No worries.
be looking at you pretty soon.
Whoa.
What was it?
What was that?
Cloverfield versus Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Do not.
Very
I
interesting.
will not deign to answer that.
Very interesting.
Oh, Cloverfield, that's why it's so good.
The Incredible Hulk versus Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
What is
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Get Incredible Hulk
out of here!
there.
Get it out of my room! I don't want to see it in here.
Is it on your
Forrest Gump versus The Lion King.
Oh boy.
I'm going Forrest Gump. And I don't.
I'm gonna go Lion King.
Okay. I don't have a huge problem with that, but I think they came out within a year of each other. Something like that.
Something like at least
because I was
2.
working at the same place.
Could have even been the same year.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket versus the first Batman.
The
Tim
Tim Burton?
Tim
Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins' version of Batman.
He could have played
Susan Sarandon as
He could have played.
Robin.
It's funny.
Who's Robert Wall's character? Tim Robbins.
Yeah, oh, totally.
The much anticipated
The much
Robert Wall character.
ballyhooed Robert Wall
He
character.
was significant.
He was
in
great.
that first. He was actually pretty good.
I thought he was great.
Did you say Batman?
No, I
What
haven't.
is it? Batman and what?
Full Metal Jacket.
Robin.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. I think the problem with
I'm gonna go
Batman.
Batman.
Here's the thing. I really loved Batman.
Oh yeah.
This is my Batman. There are a lot like it, but this one is mine. See what I did with the...
Yeah. But anyway.
300 versus It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Dan? Alex?
Oh, I abstain. No. It's a Wonderful Life, I guess.
Come on. We all
300
wept.
was
We
awesome.
wept.
I wept in 300. It's like he just wants to be left alone.
True Lies versus Sideways.
True Lies.
True Lies. That's
True
that's
Lies
easy.
was-
That's
I
easy.
would probably go
Super
True
easy.
Lies. Sideways is a great movie.
That was
Yeah,
a great
sure,
movie.
it's in our
They're all great
100.
movies.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's
just
right
like
there with
Incredible
Incredible
Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah.
12 Monkeys versus Batman.
But they
Batman.
really don't know where to put 12 Monkeys, do they?
No.
Batman.
Neither do we,
Batman.
really. I think we go with
Yeah,
Batman,
that's the
too.
problem.
We're going to get a lot of flack for that one.
The Untouchables versus Zoolander.
Untouchables, for sure.
Untouchables.
The Untouchables.
Zoolander,
Zoolander.
I only like
Zoolander's
saw one.
got some funny moments, but it's not.
300 versus Jumanji.
300. What's Jumanji doing there?
I don't
Jumanji's
know.
is a good
John
movie.
Mungy's not good. Come on.
John Mungy?
I like
You saw the wrong
Jumanji a
one.
lot.
John Bon
You saw the
Bon-
wrong
I'm actually
one.
gonna pick Jumanji.
What was it?
And not out of spite. I
300?
really like.
I'm gonna pick 300.
Not out of spite.
I like how you have to say that because all your other
you were
picks
gonna
are out of
say.
spite.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt you were gonna say you were just
Temple of Doom.
Well,
usually-
Incredible Hulk is out of spite.
I usually pick things out of spite.
No, Jumanji's my pick. What'd you pick?
300.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Beetlejuice versus A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
Beetlejuice.
I'm gonna go Beetlejuice as well.
Yeah.
Guys, do they play Beetlejuice for 24 hours every year?
Yes, they do, and I watch it.
I'm going Beetlejuice.
Star Wars Episode 1 versus Kill Bill Volume 1.
Star Wars.
Kill Bill.
Wait,
Star Wars.
Episode 1.
Phantom Menace?
Kill Bill.
I'm gonna go Star Wars because
Kill Bill's a
Kill
way
Bill.
better
as
movie.
bad as that Phantom Menace
Way
is.
better
I didn't
movie.
like. I'm not a Kill Bill fan.
And
Yeah, but-
finally,
yeah.
There's
Finally,
swords,
last one.
lightsabers.
300 versus Jumanji.
We
Wait,
just
already
did that.
We did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
300.
No,
And finally,
No,
I
Jumanji.
said Jumanji.
You see
I like
that?
how he
You
changes
see
it.
that? No, Jumanji won.
That would be the ultimate
If somebody
test.
like,
If we like didn't know we were doing the same one and we just argued against
I
it.
guarantee
Amazing.
you we would. I guarantee
yeah.
you
No,
we would
that
flop.
don't.
It
for
would
people
split.
listening to this, we can't be that
No,
inconsistent.
because any of those people would too. There's a something in the room. Yeah,
you wake
there's
up
a
on the
smell.
Jumanji side of the
You
bed.
just undermined the entire enterprise of this.
What's the last
process.
one?
It's
What's
why-
the last
that's why
one?
it's
The Matrix.
always changing.
The Matrix
Versus X2 X-Men Unite.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. And versus.
That was a. That
Welcome
was a,
to the.
That was a
one.
tough battle. The Thunderdome.
Yeah, the honing
had some-
one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
some
home.
fights. It's a home.
It's ET phone home.
ET phone.
All right, everybody, be sure to stick around for all the lovely outtakes from shooting this week. But first, we want to thank our sponsor, Jeff Cannata.
As Alex just mentioned, we coned off the area, and we have now established a sucker-free zone. It's my great pleasure to
SFZ.
announce, to confirm for the first time ever, that my co-hosts, previous devout suckers, have entered the sucker-free zone and are now joining the ranks of
Suckerless.
non-suckers.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Do you want to say anything about renouncing your suckerhood? How does it feel to not be a sucker anymore?
Well, I'd like to thank the Academy of Suckers.
The Academy of Suckers.
That means you. That means the Jack Threads community, the people who belong to the club that is Jack Threads. The Academy of Jack Threads is a sucker-free zone. Why am I talking about all this? Because suckers, by definition, are people who pay full price. You don't want to be one?
No.
Join the club. Jack Threads will prevent you from they will prevent you from speaking English, but they will prevent you from paying full price for your clothing. Great clothing, awesome clothing, really cool, slick brands like Kid Robot, Stussy, Hurley, Other. There are
I love Other.
great brands.
Other files.
Other
Yeah.
would actually
and
be
they
a
will
great
hook
brand
you up
name.
with up to 80% off these really cool brands.
I'm making
They
that shirt.
send you an email every day with the really cool premium brands and awesome stuff. It's like a dudes only shopping club. You have to be a member, but we can hook you up. We can put you in this coned off area you see before you, this sucker-free zone. Join up. JackThreads.com/TRS will be your hookup to get in the zone.
Love it.
Get in the zone.
All right, people, have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Mr. Baltic and he Pandaria.
to Mr. Pandaria. That's
The Cosby.
That's if Cosby was singing Sublime. And now, Bill Cosby sings Sublime.
Singing Sublime, covering with the new World of Warcraft expansion.
Can you guys contain your excitement for your iPad arriving today?
I can, because I don't have one coming.
Mine might be here before I have to leave.
Carbonite twang. I don't know what that noise was. Carbonite protects your pictures and all of your files from your computer. From your
computer. No, it's good.
Get off the computer, you fucking picture.
I hate it when my computer attacks my
It's
files.
horrible. It's horrible.
Carbonite protects all the files on your computer, even pictures.
From your computer.
All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Sucker-free zone coming up. Hey. All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're going to be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. You told Mike he couldn't laugh, and so he immediately started to laugh because he was like, maybe I shouldn't laugh. That's so basic.
You just see his like shaking body.
I know.
Headless body. Yeah. What is the
What?
Tilde T, tilde.
Yeah, what is that?
It's just
That's tilde T. Cup of tea.
Cup of
tildes.
tea.
But what is the first part of that?
Tilde T, tilde.
That's his name.
Driving Miss Tilde.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Or her name.
Oh.
Probably her name.
How does
That's
today on Twitter?
probably
What do we
him.
say?
Today's Twitter question comes to us.
Got it.
Did you have a
Here we go.
What movie or whatever is that? Get it. Get it. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like keeps on interrupt. So guys, no, but I get it.
I feel like it's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Think about that while I do this.
I thought it was.
Here we go.
That's how we get Dan going like this during the.
Is it like
sponsor
in
reading.
like Talladega Nights or something?
And then he goes like this. Chris Rock! Oh, what are we recording?
Definitely not Chris Rock.
All right, here we go. Ready?
You fool. For saying that.
Fool. April Fool's douche.
From fake. Hey, Tortuga. Join up.
Ramparts! Ramparts!
What? You will?
That's crazy.